Welcome to the CERS Student Group File Template video, which is part of the Introduction to CERS for Test Coordinators and Administrators video series. It is important to know that teacher-level users can only access assessment data in the California Educator Reporting System, or CERS, if an administrator has first assigned the correct user role in the Test Operations Management System, or TOMS, and second, created student groups in CERS, also called rostering. This video will focus on the second step, creating student groups in CERS, or rostering. Rostering is a multi-step process that is completed by those with an administrator role in TOMS. It results in CERS users having assigned groups of students on the homepage of CERS. There are two ways rostering can be completed. The first is to use the Student Information System, or SIS, to CERS integration. Call your SIS vendor to discuss setting up automatic group transfers from the SIS to CERS. The SIS vendor integration webpage on the CAASPP and ELPAC website lists all of the SIS vendors who have SIS to CERS integration available. The link to this page is in your resource guide. If you do not see your SIS vendor listed, contact them to check on the status of CERS integration. SIS to CERS integration enables student groups created in the local SIS to be automatically transferred and available within CERS. This is a very easy way to create and manage rosters in CERS. Without SIS to CERS integration, a manual upload of rosters is needed to tie students to their teachers in CERS. LEA and site coordinators and staff with the educator district or educator site roles can manage student groups. This is done through the Manage Student Groups button in the Administrator Tools section of the CERS homepage. The CERS User Guide gives detailed instructions on the manual upload of rosters, which can be found in the Administrative Features section as part of managing student groups. The demonstration, How to Upload and Manage Student Groups in CERS video from this series, demonstrates how to access and upload the template. This video covers how to complete the template. Again, please note that the file template rules can be found in the CERS User Guide linked in your resource guide for this video series. These rules are: the file must stay in a comma-separated value or CSV format. All numbers must be in a number format with no decimals or abbreviations. The CSV file must include the headers found in the file template. Do not edit these headers. This is a sample file template. 3 of the columns are required for every row, which means the cell must be filled in with the correct information. The required columns are school natural ID, school year, and group name. If the file contains multiple schools, groups, or years, the file rows must be sorted in the following order. First by the school ID, then by the group name, and last by the administration year. A group subject must be listed as all or a valid subject code, for example, math or ELPAC. Multiple SSIDs or multiple email addresses cannot go in the same row. A new row is needed for each change in SSID or email address. Do not try to list multiple email addresses or SSIDs separated by a comma in the same cell. Finally, there is a limit of 400 students that may be assigned to a single group. This is important to note and to take into consideration when planning out groups. Let's walk through how to complete the template. In the Group Name field, enter the group name. This must be unique for each school. For example, if the group is for Ms. Smith's grade 3 class, the group might be named Smith_grade 3. Including the school year in the name can also help differentiate the groups. For example, Smith_grade 3_2526 and Smith Smith_grade3_2425. This way, Teacher Smith has access to students currently in their class and students who they taught last year. The school natural ID field is the school CDS code, which is a 14-digit code assigned by the state. This example is a fake CDS code. The school year is the administration year. In our example, 2026 is listed, which represents the 2025-26 school year. Please note that the school year listed does not limit the results available, so use the current year when uploading rosters. Subject code is the subject results for the group that will be available to the educator. Using all allows the educator to access all subject results, but results can also be limited by listing one of the following: ELA, Math, CAST, CAA ELA, CAA Math, CAA Science, CSA 3 through 8, CSA High School, ELPAC, or alternate ELPAC. The student SSID is the student statewide identifier, which is unique for each student and has 10 digits. Again, our example contains fake SSID numbers and only lists one SSID per row. And the group user logon is the email address of the person being assigned to the group. It is important to note that this must be the same email address used for the account in TOMS, which is also the same email address used to log on to CERS. Notice that there are 4 email addresses tied to each group, and that there is only one email address per row. This will result in 4 users having access to each student group. Our fake email addresses in this example give access to Teacher Smith, an admin, a teacher coach, and a TOSA, or Teacher on Special Assignment. Each time a new group needs to be created, change the group name in column A. Also, remember to add the group user logon for anyone who needs access to the new group. There is a great section of the CERS user guide called Troubleshooting Common Issues, which is found in the Administrative Features chapter under Manage Student Groups. This section contains tips for correcting common issues such as number formatting in Excel, incorrect headers, schools not found, and rules for the group template file. The rules for the group template file are also available in the CERS interface. The rules include the formatting requirements for column names and cell values, so the file matches the CSV file format template exactly. The link to this section of the CERS user guide is in the resource guide for this video series. There are 2 more important items to note in terms of managing student groups. First, if a group in the uploaded file has the same school ID, school year, and group name as an existing group in CERS, it will override the existing group. For example, if the Smith_grade3 group has 27 students and a new file is loaded for the Smith_grade3 group that only has 1 student, the new Smith_grade3 group in CERS will only have 1 student. The new upload won't add a student to the existing group. It will replace the whole group. Second, when a new file that contains only 1 group is loaded, no other groups will be changed. For example, if there are 10 groups in place and a file is uploaded that edits who is in one of the groups, the remaining 9 groups remain unchanged. There are a few tips and tricks to make rostering easy. LEA coordinators should work closely with SIS and CalPADS personnel to ensure changes in student enrollment and scheduling are up to date, and that there are routine uploads to keep rosters current. CalPADS is the California Longitudinal Pupil Achievement Data System. Check if your LEA can implement SIS to CERS integration, which will transfer groups to CERS automatically. If uploading rosters manually, ensure that the CSV template is formatted as required. Work closely with SIS or IT personnel to frequently receive rostering file data. And name your files with the school year and date of the upload. This keeps your upload files organized and can help monitor upload routines. When planning for CERS rostering, it is helpful to consider the following questions. When thinking of the LEA or school level, who needs access to CERS, including ELD staff needing access to summative ELPAC scores for placement or reclassification, special education staff needing access to scores for IEPs, curriculum and instruction staff needing access in order to customize professional development opportunities, or anyone who needs access to previous year's summative data. A question to consider is, what plan do I have in place to ensure access to CERS for anyone who needs it? Thank you for watching the CERS Student Group File Template video. The full video series title list and a link to the resource guide are located in the description of this video.